Hi YouTube family. Today I want to talk to you about how making the narcissist miss you will make you healthier, stronger, and happier. There is a reason for this. And I want to talk about that because a lot of times after we have left our narcissist or the narcissist has discarded us, we will feel really low and we'll feel like we have no self-esteem left. We feel like, especially if they move on with another person right away, you're going to feel like you're so easily replaceable, and not just that, this other person is so much better than you, or that the narcissist has now changed to be this incredibly wonderful person for the new supply, that you are going to feel like you're worthless and your self-esteem is going to take a huge hit. So when you go out and you accidentally run into the narcissist, you're going to feel even worse about yourself. So how do you get that narcissist to regret letting you go or regret leaving you? Well, part of that has to do with who you are, who you're going to become. You have to start working on yourself. And I'll explain a few hands-on great ideas for how you can improve yourself or how you can get yourself to the point where when the narcissist sees you in town, they're going to think, oh my gosh, how did I let that person go? And there's something really great about that. If you don't need that to motivate you to become healthier and stronger and to get over the narcissist, then great. But if you need that motivation, use it. Use that motivation to get you moving in a healthy direction. You don't want them to catch you when you're looking your worst, right? You want them to catch you looking your best. So every time you leave the house, you want to look good, all right? Because you might run into the narcissist. Now, one of the best things that you can do for yourself, whether you do any of these things or not, do at least this one thing. This cost me $350 to learn, but actually I kind of knew about it before, but I did buy a course that cost me $350 to improve my brain. And part of that was, or the first step in that was to drink water. Drink a whole glass of water first thing when you wake up. And the reason for that is it gets your organs moving, and it starts to cleanse you out of all the toxins that have been releasing as you're sleeping. Your cells, as they're renewing, they release toxins and stuff inside of your body, and your body processes toxins while you're sleeping. So you want to clean that out. You don't want to keep all that inside of your body. If your body is dehydrated, it's going to be reprocessing inside of you, or it's going to be harder for these toxins to come out. But if you drink, you can flush out a lot of these toxins a lot faster. So do that for yourself. Also, because water is great for your brain. Your brain does get dehydrated. You do get foggy thinking, and especially when you've come out of a relationship with a narcissist, your mind is already foggy. You do not need dehydration to also affect this. So get hydrated. And at nighttime, go ahead and have a glass of water before bed. I know you're thinking, but then I'm going to get up and I have to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. So what? Get up. Use the bathroom in the middle of the night. And it's better for you to go ahead and drink that glass of water, because that helps to hydrate your body as you sleep. While you're sleeping, a lot of times, people probably won't drink water for hours before they even go to sleep. And they start off already dehydrated, and they end up getting leg cramps. So if you're susceptible to leg cramps, drink water before you go to sleep. Now, another tip I have for you is, if you're not a vegetable eater, and a lot of us are not, this is really easy. Grab a bag of organic carrots the next time you're at the grocery store, and take a carrot with you every day to work. That's it. Just eat a carrot each day. You will be amazed at how much better you start feeling, because of, first of all, you're getting fiber. Second of all, you're getting the vitamins that are in the carrots. Third of all, just fresh vegetables do so many good things for your body. And carrots, generally, people enjoy fresh cut carrots. Now, don't get the little baby carrots that are already peeled and all that. Get real, organic, whole carrots and slice them into sticks if you want, or coins, and put those in a baggie and just munch on those. And you'll start to see, like, wow, your appetite is going to be better, your health is going to start feeling, you're just going to start feeling more energy, you're going to start clearing out your body. Now, if you don't like carrots, do the sweet peas. Those little snap peas that come in a bag. They're awesome. They taste so good. They're snappy, and they make a great little snack in the middle of the day or throughout the day. Sometimes I keep these things in my car as well, and I'll snack on them. Now, the reason I want to tell you about that is because it's just a really simple addition to your life. Another great thing for you is to start exercising. And I have good news for you. It does not have to be an hour a day. It does not even have to be an hour every other day. It is as simple as 12 minutes or less a day. And for me, I started off at, I want to say probably 2 minutes a day is all I did. For 2 minutes a day, what I would do is lunges. And I know some people are going to say, oh, my knees though. So don't, if you have knee problems, don't do a full lunge. Look into what you can do that's similar to a lunge, similar to a squat, even if it's a partial squat or a partial lunge. The reason for that is because these lunges and squats, they work on your core muscles. Now you engage your stomach and you take a step forward and you lunge, bend your knee and you lunge forward. Then you take another step with your other leg, bend your knee and lunge forward. Those are lunges. Now I started off where I could barely do 5. It was so painful on my thighs, right? Then I started doing 10. And then I started doing 30. Then I started doing 100. So I was able to get up to 120 lunges. And that's when I didn't even realize how good this was for me, but I started building ab muscles and my legs became extremely strong. Now, if you don't want to do anything like that, you can start doing outdoorsy stuff or just indoorsy stuff, yoga. You could, I love to kayak, and the weather's not always great for kayaking, but do something that gets you moving. Join a group of people who also enjoy doing this activity, whatever it is that you like to do. If it's swimming, if it's jogging, if it's just walking, in nature. Find a group of people that you can do this with. Now you're like, well, this is all sounds like, super hyped up, healthy living. But what this does is it helps to clear you. It helps to center you. And if you're wanting to look your best when you're out and running around town and you run into this narcissist, they're going to start going, what is happening in your life that's changing you? And these little steps, and I'm telling you, even just one of these steps, start with one. Pick one of the things that I just talked about. It is going to start making a difference in your life. You're going to start feeling better. You have to start focusing on you and take the focus off of the narcissist. And another thing I want you to consider too is take a look in the mirror and see, do this. I don't know how you can catch yourself doing this, but you know what your resting face might look like? It may not be as approachable as you might think it is, That's another thing. If you're just walking around in the store and your face is that, I don't want to say it, but it's resting bee face, it's not very approachable. And it makes you look like you're completely angry and horribly upset with something when you're probably not even upset about anything and you're just wandering around thinking about stuff. Well, you know what? It doesn't make you very approachable when you have this face on you and you're wondering, how come people around me don't react very well, or people don't seem to be very excited to see me, or people don't seem to be very welcoming? Well, maybe you're walking around with this resting face that's not very approachable. I see this a lot. I see this in the office. I see this on the streets. And I think these people have no idea how unapproachable they look. Another thing that my husband will say to me is, sometimes I'm prickly. Yes, it's true, I am. And I don't even realize I'm being prickly because I'm frustrated about something and I let it show in a way that offends another person, or not necessarily offend, but it probably makes them feel like I'm not approachable. So I have to work on not letting things bother me. I have to work on just how I look when I'm just relaxing and when I'm not offended about anything. I'm just myself, and I feel calm, I should have a calm looking face. And that's the reason you want to look in the mirror and see what kind of face you can make. And this sounds so elementary, but work on your smile. Not this smile, right? You don't want to look like this person. If you're a woman, also work on your makeup. Don't go crazy overboard like a lot of women do today. It's just far too much makeup. And that also is unapproachable. I want to let you know, if you look too plasticky, a lot of the good guys don't want to come near that. And when you're looking good, when you're feeling good, when your resting face is approachable, you're going to start noticing that people around you are going to start reacting differently towards you. They're going to suddenly be more drawn to you. They're going to suddenly want to do nice things for you, or they'll smile. You'll start receiving more smiles. And you're going to be like, wow, people are suddenly reacting to me so well. It's because you're exuding something that looks good. You're exuding a healthy inside, and it comes out through how you look on the outside. It's going to come out through your facial expressions. It's going to come out through how you walk, how you feel, the confidence you're going to start carrying. And when you walk around town and you run into that ex narcissist that has been in your life, they're going to take notice. They're going to see like, wow, this person looks great. They seem to be happy. And when you're happy and you're looking pretty good, you're gonna exude some confidence. You're gonna get them to wonder like, wow, what's going on in your life that's making you happier, making you look so good. And another thing I wanted to say is consider your wardrobe. Start wearing the things you've always wanted to wear. Start, paying a little attention to yourself. Splurge a little bit on yourself. Buy quality item clothes that make you look good, make you feel good when you're wandering around, when you're going to work, or even if you're going to the grocery store. And I've heard other YouTubers advise that, you want to feel good and look good when you go out, even when inside you're feeling low and your self-esteem is depleted. Because when you start making yourself feel good and look good on the outside, you'll start to carry a little more confidence. You'll start to feel a little better about yourself. And part of that is because the way people react to you, the way people see you, they're going to feel like you're more approachable. So the whole reason that I had done this is because a lot of people have mentioned or thought about their narcissistic ex. And they wish and they want their narcissistic ex to miss them. And let me tell you the truth. The ex is not going to miss the person who looks sloppy and grumpy and unhappy and disheveled, and a person who can barely murmur out a hello. Not that you have to even say hello to the narcissist. Just be yourself. Be able to approach other people. If your motivation is to try to get the narcissist to miss you, go ahead. Use that as a motivation. But do not use that as your goal, because you do not want that narcissist back. That I want to make completely clear to you. They can miss you all they want, but you do not want to take them back, ever. I want to stress that, because you know how toxic and terrible they had been to you. And you have to remember that. But when you take care of yourself, you are going to start feeling better about yourself. You're going to start attracting the right kind of people into your life, and you're going to start feeling stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Things are going to start falling into place for you because you feel good, you look good, and inside and out, mentally and physically. So YouTube family, I wish you a happy new year. This video is coming out right before New Year's. I think it's on New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's to you. I hope you have a great time tonight. And if you are catching this partway through the year, you can change at any time. You can implement all these things at any time. So YouTube family, I hope that this has helped. And if you liked it, please subscribe and please share and please comment and like the video. And I will talk to you soon.